Hey internet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay, LiJo. A little bit of a different video for you today on why I do not personally, from my subjective point of view, why I don't binge watch things. If you'd like to talk to me specifically about things related to psychology, not so much, this subject, but if you want to, that's okay too. I have a link below to book with me on Snug. You can book a video session with me there. Let's get into this video. All right, so right off the bat here, if you're someone who loves binge watching, hey, power to you. I absolutely hate it. And I feel some of that is related to the fact that I don't practice binge watching. I believe that everything in life either falls in or out of line with practice, and practice really being the ability to sustain energy and a level of tolerance towards a specific direction. I don't practice binge watching. I'm sure I'd be better at it or be able to do it at all if I did, but these are the reasons why I will not be doing that. All right, so the first thing is that watching more than pretty much an hour of anything lowers my energetic frequency to one that is no longer enjoyable for me. And it is in this state that I begin to experience thoughts and emotions that are a result of the programming that I've been viewing. And it is very, very rare that those things contribute to a more energetic and charged state of being for myself that doesn't make it worth it for anything I would be getting out of the programming. Speaking of programming is in fact programming. I absolutely believe that the news and the media are using a game of psychology all of the time to push whatever agenda that they see fit. We won't even get into that subject, but the level that humans are susceptible to viewing something and then changing their mind and behavior without them even realizing is extremely apparent. It's been so well researched. And yet people just blindly trust that everyone has their best interests at heart as they're creating this programming, as they're creating this marketing. If you haven't begun to critically look at the content in which you are consuming, this isn't about you, this is about me in this video, but I would highly suggest looking into that. Everything from the news, but like also TikTok, also Netflix. I just don't believe that any of these platforms have the level of innocence that I think a lot of people believe them to have. And I don't want my brain being caught up in, being distracted by the things that they're trying to distract all the other humans with. It's 10 times easier for me to just tune out and have nothing to do with that, continue to work on my own direction, and they can play their own little circle jerk over here by themselves. LiJo is going to be over here not being brainwashed. I just don't think that people realize that the best minds in the game with marketing, with psychology, with, things that can manipulate how the human perspective is formed, those minds are working around the clock to figure out what they want your mind to believe. If it isn't clear already, I'm so protective of what I take in through my eyes and my environment. So protective, that is another reason why I don't binge watch. And the last thing is, it's just really rare that I come across anything that could interest me to actually hold my attention for longer than an hour. I'm generally hard to impress. I'm generally pretty uninterested in a lot of things that are for novelty or for entertainment. If I can't see the purpose, if I can't see how taking in this information is going to grow my mind in a certain direction, is going to kind of like reframe my perspective in a way that I want it to be reframed, for it to grow in a certain way, I don't see the purpose in it, and therefore it just seems like it's impossible to do because it doesn't connect to anything that I'm trying to do. And so it's very much like, thank you, next. Now, there are things that can be extremely artistically inspiring, and those will be the things that I will take some time to consume, to watch, to kind of stand in awe of someone else's artistry. But they're rare. But when I find them, it's very interesting. Same time, it does not lead to binge watching. So that's it for this video. Those are some reasons why I don't binge watch, and a little bit side of my identity side of a little bit about me. So hope you enjoy this video, whatever. Okay, have a good one, bye. All right, so from the start, if you love binge watch, this is weird already.